Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Dave Edmonds, Queen of Hearts, on this Wednesday, Hump Day, which means the talent has arrived. Here he is. It's Andy Mutley Barlow.
Good afternoon.
You almost make yourself cough with that wheezing laugh that you do.
I know. Yeah, we could have it on a cassette tape. Oh, you don't do cassettes anymore, do you know?
You gave me a cassette player, actually.
Oh!
A cassette, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch my fan off because it's whirring away in the background.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Mine's on silent.
Well, unfortunately, can't turn a fan on silent, can you?
No.
Look, Mutley, tell us about this tape.
Oh,
I've not managed to listen to it yet. I've got a tape player in my office here at Mansfield 103.2 Towers, and I turned it on. I heard the distant voice of, I think it was Philip Schofield, and then it went, and it stopped. And the tape had sort of got a bit stuck inside the mechanism.
Oh,
Don't worry, I managed to get it out. So I thought maybe my tape player's not the one to play Mutley's tape on. So it's an interview tape, isn't it?
yes. When I first started Millside Radio in 1990...
All those years ago.
Yeah. I was only 5 years old. No, I went on holiday to Jersey for a couple of weeks.
Nice place.
And I bought a...
Nice food in Jersey, by the way.
It's lovely. I stayed in Groville Bay, which is on the west of the island.
I can't remember where I stayed.
Oh, it really is.
Do you remember Cameron? Cameron Ward, he used to be on TFF. He used to do
Yes.
shows on here.
Yes.
He went to work for BBC Jersey, and I went to visit him.
Yeah.
It's about 10 years ago. Anyhow, yes, lovely place. So you were there.
So did Sarah Bailey. She was at Mansfield 103.2. She was at Millside Radio.
She came in and helped here as well.
Oh, did she? Right.
Yeah.
So I was on holiday. I bought a newspaper because there was no internet then, so, you know. But I bought a local newspaper, and I said, oh, look, Jerry and the Pacemakers are on at the Inn on the Park in St Helier. So I went along to see the show. There were 3-tier tickets. I got the highest tier. I think it was only £10, £12, £14. So I got I got like a front seat. There was a
You can see right up his nose.
yeah. That's Barry Manilow. Anyway, Barry Manilow always gets into this conversation.
It's because you're obsessed with him. You're wearing a Barry Manilow t-shirt today.
I am, yes.
And also you're going to see him in 3 weeks. But look, do not get diverted.
No, okay.
All right, so you went in you saw Jerry Marsden and the Pacemakers.
Yes.
In Jersey. You saw them in your front row, blah, blah, blah. Carry on.
And there was a full show. There was a comedian, singers and dancing girls. And then there was an interval. And during the interval, I saw this, looked like somebody important. They got all the radio gear, you know, communication. And I said...
Stage manager.
It was the stage manager. And anyway, I sent a request in and...
Can I interview Jerry Marsden?
Yeah, so he wrote
for Hospital Radio.
So he wrote it down the back of a cigarette packet. And... anyway, so after the show...
To cut a long story short...
Oh, right.
Mutley, you got backstage with him and you were about to do an interview and somebody burst in.
No, somebody was already there. Stan Boardman, comedian.
Stan Boardman, the comedian, and he kind of took over your interview. Is that right?
Yes.
I'd like to hear this. So this is the reason why I've got this tape.
Yeah.
So I'm hopefully going to digitise it if I can find a tape player that doesn't ruin it.
It's not broadcastable. It's never gone out on air, so...
Well, it might just happen soon.
I'm sure you can edit it.
Well, yeah, we'll just make it all clean and lovely. Right, let's get on with this. I don't know why we're just nattering about rubbish.
I'm Professor Stephen Bloomsbury, and this is my trusted assistant, Mutley. He's going to mash your mind.
All right, question 1 in this week's Mutley's Mind Masher. Sid Snot and Gizzard Puke were character creations of which TV presenter and comedian? Sid Snot and Gizzard Puke were character creations of which TV presenter and comedian? Now, this one, I'm thinking of a number, all right? Have a think. You've got to think carefully about this. It's an odd number between 1 and 40. Right, this number I'm thinking of is greater than 20, and it's less than the answer to 6 times 6. All right, and the sum of this number that I'm thinking of, its digits is 7.
God blimey, this is confusing. I know you're going to read it out again. If you've got any ideas of the answers, get in touch, 666 000.
Ah, Mutley, I've told you not to eat pork pies in the lab.
Sorry, Professor.
There's crumbs on the floor now.
Oh, dear.
Mutley, you dirty devil.
Let's have a little breaky. Let's have a little breaky poo. We'll be back in just a sec.
Jambusters with Kirkby Quick Mix.
I got something I want to talk about.
Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. That's going to be a long old conversation, that, Mutley, because they've both got something to talk about. That's Sabrina Carpenter and also Madonna there with their new song, Bring Your Love. Mutley's here, and we are currently doing this.
Prepare your brain. It's time for Mutley's Mind Masher.
It's hump day, and we got two questions now. We decided to go to one just sort of general knowledge question, and then one that really mashes your mind.
It does. I'm sure this is quite simple, this first one. Sid Snot and Gizzard Puke were character creations of which TV presenter and comedian? Of course, he was a radio presenter as well at one time. Sid Snot and Gizzard Puke were character creations of which TV presenter and comedian? Now, this one really gets your brain. Right, I'm looking for an odd number. Right, it's between the numbers 1 and 40. This number is greater than 20, but it's less than the answer to 6 times 6. And the sum of its digits is 7.
That's a lot to take in. We will reveal the answer before the end of this hour and the end of the show today. It is hump day, it's Wednesday, Mutley's here, and now time for this.
On this day in music history.
Okay then, so on this day in music history, Mutley, 27th of May 1977, the Sex Pistols single God Save the Queen was released in the UK. Banned by TV and radio, high street shops and pressing plants, workers refused to handle the record. It sold 200,000 copies in 1 week, so somebody must have printed it. And peaked number 2 on the UK charts, behind a certain song that's going to get played today. Okay, so that's exciting, isn't it? What song is it going to be there, Mutley?
It could be something by Slade or Wizard.
Well, we shall find out very shortly. Get a little closer. Come a little closer to the mic. And just a quick one. Weirdly, we're talking about the Queen, and in 1977, you were actually in Mansfield Town Centre waving a flag when the Queen came to open the library.
No, it was a Silver Jubilee.
All right, so she came again. Didn't she come to open the library and then came for the Silver Jubilee? She came twice in the 70s to Mansfield. Is that true?
I don't really know.
You've confused me now. Anyway, so let's say you were there when the Queen was there. What were you up to?
Well, she was parading down Westgate.
Yes, of course.
And there was barriers, of course, and I was there with my mum. My mum bought me a Union flag. I was waving it, and she said that I nearly knocked her hat off.
Were you on your mum's shoulders?
Probably.
Yeah, probably, because you'd have to be up relatively high to knock off the hat.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyways, the number one that kept the Sex Pistols off the top of the charts plays next on the show.
Mansfield 103.2 Travel News.
With Kyle's Corner Automotive Limited, Sutton in Ashfield. Need an MOT? Find Kyle's Corner online at kylescorner.com.
Just looked it up, Mutley. The Queen came to Mansfield on July the 28th, 1977, during her Silver Jubilee tour. The visit included an official opening of the new library and a walkabout with the public. So there we go. So it was the library and the Jubilee all sort of bunged into one. What's happening on the roads? Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. That was the song that kept the Sex Pistols off number 1 in May 1977, Mutley.
Probably a good idea.
I'd quite like the Sex Pistols. I sometimes do them on karaoke.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but it's not very good for the throat. I don't know how they ever had any voices, Johnny Rotten.
Yeah. Did you do... Have you ever done My Way?
Oh, the Sid Vicious version?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've seen people do it.
Oh, yes, me too.
I've heard them do it. Oh, dear. Moving on swiftly. Right, time for one little last run-through of the questions, Mutley, and then we'll reveal all after the next song. Yes, we do play songs here.
Mutley's Mind Masher.
Sid Snot and Gizzard Puke were character creations of which TV presenter and comedian? And here's one to get your brain thinking, or mashing. Odd number between 1 and 40. It's greater than 20, It's less than the answer to 6 times 6, and the sum of its digits is 7.
Ooh, that's so difficult. I mean, I've had a very long day, so my mind isn't really working at this moment in time. But obviously, that's the way it... Oh, what was that? What's going on
The
there?
professor just fell over.
And no! We're going to play Perry, and then we're going to have the answers, if that's okay, Mutley.
Yeah.
So difficult today. Mansfield 103.2, the home of great music. Perry there, and Tears. That has a touch of the yacht rocks about it. Very, very busy at this moment in time. There seems to be road works. In fact, maybe road closures as you head into Glatwell. Mansell Road, quite close to the turning, very close to Back Lane, that neck of the woods. Seems to be some kind of closure there. I'm not sure why. Anyways, Mutley's still here, and it's time for the answers, I think. Oh, hang on. Also a little burst of the Hump Day song, because it is indeed Hump Day.
Yeah.
Wednesday. Not too much, though, don't worry.
It's Hump Day, Hump Day, Hump Day, Hump Day, all downhill from here to...
That's enough of that. Right, OK, then. Are you ready, then, Mutley?
I am.
To reveal the answers to this week's Mind Mashers on May the 27th, 2026?
Sid Snot and Gizzard Puke were character creations of which TV presenter and comedian? Kenny Everett.
You're as bright as magnesium.
Well done if you got that one right.
Steve Burrows got that right in Baseford.
Well done, Steve.
And an odd number between 1 and 40. It's greater than 20, but it's less than the answer to 6 times 6. What's 6 times 6, Watco?
6 times 6, 36.
Yep. So it's less than
36.
Yep. The sum of its digits is 7, and the number is 2 and 5, 25. So that's the odd number. 2 plus 5 is 7. So we were looking for 25.
Cool, blimey.
Go to the top of the class, you big-brained boffin.
Well done if you got that. Did Steve get that one as well?
Yeah. No, he didn't get that one.
That's so hard. That was so
I know.
hard. On a hot day like today.
I didn't understand the question.
Well, you were actually doing it.
I know.
You were doing it, mate. You were doing it. Anyways, this hasn't happened today, so let's make it happen.
Oh,
Mutley, who's that knocking at the door?
I have no idea. Shall I have a look? Hello.
Hi, this is Harry Styles.
Go away, Harry, we are busy.
There we go. It wouldn't feel right if we didn't do it.
No.
Sorry, Harry. There's no room for you here on Watco in the afternoon.
It doesn't get it, does he? He just doesn't understand.
The professor doesn't. Look, have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for coming in, Mutley. See you next week. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, all being well. If I've not been fired, of course.